In life, interacting with other people is unavoidable. Yet for some people, relationships, especially relationships with close relatives, can become one of the most complicated and painful parts of life. One traditional Chinese expression used to describe this is 六亲缘浅, often translated as having shallow ties with one's close relatives. It does not necessarily mean that a person has no family, no love, or no compassion. Rather, it describes a situation in which one's relationships with other close relatives may be relatively distant, complicated, or lacking in emotional support. Have you ever spent years giving everything you have to your family? When your parents became sick, perhaps you were the one taking care of them, helping with their problems, and doing more than anyone else. When your siblings were in trouble, you gave them financial assistance without hesitation. Whenever they needed something, you were there. But eventually, you became the one who felt the most hurt, disappointed, and alone. Your parents might favor the child who contributes the least while taking your efforts for granted. They may even tell you that you have not done enough. Your brother or sister may smile when they need your help, but disappear when you are the one who needs support. In some cases, siblings can even become enemies over relatively small matters and hold grudges for years. This can leave a person wondering, I gave everything to my family. Why am I the one who feels so alone? Some elderly people reach their 70s or 80s and find themselves living alone. During festivals and holidays, they may sit quietly in an empty home, wondering why their children or relatives no longer visit. They may think, I never did anything wrong. I gave everything to my family. Why has life treated me this way? Was I not good enough? Did I not do enough? When resentment continues for many years, it can also affect a person's emotional and physical well-being. At first glance, this may simply look like bad luck or an unfortunate family situation. But there is another way to understand it. Many people hear 六亲缘浅 immediately think that it means they are cursed, destined to be lonely, or doomed to have no family. That interpretation is too simplistic. A shallow relationship does not necessarily mean there is no love. It does not automatically mean that you are a bad person, nor does it mean that your relatives are necessarily bad people. Sometimes two people can share the same bloodline but still feel emotionally distant. You can sit at the same dinner table, still feel as though you are sitting with strangers. You can give everything you have to someone and still receive very little in return. This is where many people become trapped. They tell themselves, they are my family, so I must keep giving. They are my parents, so I must tolerate everything. They are my siblings, so I must help them no matter what. But blood relationship is only the beginning of a relationship. It is not a guarantee of mutual respect, kindness, loyalty, or understanding. A healthy relationship requires effort from both sides. Respect must go both ways. trust must go both ways, care must go both ways. And sometimes, despite your best efforts, the relationship may still remain distant. The source passage similarly emphasizes that the depth of a relationship cannot simply be judged by appearances or by the amount of conflict between two people.